All right, page 3. This is the one I'm a bit excited about. Okay, so here it is. So we have the opening here to sit on to the hinge. I've got the pocket end here. Okay, so then we've got a top that flips up, one that flips down, and then in here we have, ta-da! There are 8 photos in there. And these are, okay, I didn't bring the package over with me, hold on. So, these here, that's my granddaughter Amelia, isn't she gorgeous? These are photo protectors. They're by American Crafts. It's called Memorology. And they're 4x6. Okay, so this photo size here is 4x6. And I thought this was a brilliant way of incorporating more photos. But without the bulk of the paper. So, yeah, I'm pretty chuffed with how this came about. So, all right. So that's what we've got there, and then on the back you've got an area there as well. So, and I think for this one I'm going to do a closure, like a, you know, one of those things. Anyway, okay, let's get started. It's not as hard as it looks. Okay, so we've got our base page. Okay, so I've already joined that. Then we've got, right, these are the top and bottom flip open thingies. Okay, but what we want to do is attach. Now this attaches 4 pages. Okay, 4 of these sleeves. So what we have here is a piece of cardstock that measures 6 inches by 3 inches, and then I've scored it at every 3/4 inch increments. So basically, I've scored it already, but put it in your scoreboard with the 3-inch side sitting at the top of your scoreboard. Then score it at 3/4 inch, 1.5 inches, and 2.25 inches. Then just accordion fold it and burnish. And that's what you're left with, okay? Now, on one side, and it's the side where you've got the mountain fold, okay? So it sits like that. So this top side we want, okay? That one there we're going to cover completely in tape. Now, when I say completely, I don't cover the scored lines. And because I've only got 1/4 inch tape, I'm just going to have to speed this up while I do it. Okay, so one side completely covered with tape, and then on the opposite side, okay, so now we've got the valley in here, okay, so this valley in here, okay, so I'm just going, so basically, not the top one, but this inside the valley here, I'm going to apply the tape. And also to, so we miss one and then do this bottom one here. Okay, that's what we have. Now what we have to do, because I've got to remember what I did now. There's our base page. So, yep, okay, so the end piece here, the side that we've got the two sections of tape covered, we're going to remove the tape backing from the one that's on the end, not the one in the sort of gutter area there, valley, the one on the end here. Okay, now I'm going to have it so that the fold is at the top edge. Okay, so it's going to be positioned right on the edge here, so as close as you can get it to that edge. Okay, so basically that's what we have there. Okay, so it's stuck down there, well and good. Well, let's just burnish it anyway. Okay, now what we can do is we can remove the tape backing from that first section there, and we can grab one of our plastic sleeves. Now this is up to you as to which way you would like your opening, your slot to put your photos in, whether you want it down so when you lift it up you can pull it out there, or where you want it up and it sits there like that. I'm thinking I want it down, so, and I'm going to position it so it sits about 1/8 of an inch across, and I want to try and get this so that it sits right up in that scored line there, because they only just fit. So let me try and get this slotted up there so it's straight. Got to be straight, that's the main thing. I don't want anything crooked sitting on here. Okay, so if I see, I think the bags themselves are a bit crooked. Okay, and it's good because this sort of peels off, but don't be too concerned about that, because we're not going to cover this area, so they're going to sit over and really seal anyway. But it's handy to have it so that it, see, those bags are crooked, because if I line that up on the edge there, that goes way out of whack. Anyway, I'm going to try and sit it out. That's why I'm going to have to bring it over a little bit and sit it there. That's really annoying me. Alright, that's as close as I'm going to get it to straight. So I'm going to sit it there like that. Now, we're going to remove the tape backing from the next section. Okay, and then we're going to bring that over. Oh, okay, so that's really too far up. Okay, there and there. Okay, and then bring that down and really burnish that well. Okay, so that's now in position. Okay, and there's the slot for the photo there that you can get to quite easily. Okay, that one's done, and now we can do the next one. So remove your tape backing from your next section, and let's hope the other one's not as crooked. Okay, position down. Now I'm going to have this over this side now. Totally crooked. It's alright, I can live with it. Alright. Now remove your tape backing from the remaining piece and stick her down. Okay, so that's got those two in place. Okay, so now what we need to do with this is just seal it shut. Okay, so imagine the possibilities now with this. We can make our own Project Life mini albums. Okay, I digress. All right, getting the right ones. Okay, so they're actually 6 inches wide, but we've got one of them, and this is, which one? I think it's, which one's longer? I think it's the top one. Yep. So this one here is 6 inches. This is the top, 6 inches by 5 3/4. So we're going to grab our scoreboard. Okay, so that's the 6-inch mark. Alright, so we want to put it so that the 5 3/4 inch side is sitting at the top, and then we're going to score it at a 1/2 inch and 5/8 of an inch. So we scored it at the 1/2 inch mark, we've come over 1/8 of an inch to the 5/8 inch mark and scored it. Okay, so then burnish our score lines. Okay, so this was for the top. So then what I want to, oh, I shouldn't, you know, there was a reason why I didn't close that before. Oh man, I'm going to have to do this again. Yeah. Yep, okay, let's turn it around and let's work on the other end. So I've done another one here. Okay, so again we're going to take, yep, the tape backing off the section that's at the end, not the one inside but the outer. Okay, we're going to fold it over and we're going to sit that right on the edge. Okay, and press it down. Right, and you'll notice that that just tucks in there nicely. It sort of holds them in place. All right. So now we're going to remove the tape backing from the first section. Sorry. Okay. Grab another plastic sleeve. Okay, and right, so this one down first, so I'm going to put it on this side over here. There. Should be right, and that should tuck in under there nicely. Okay, remove the tape backing. That's totally crooked. That's gonna have to do it. Okay, and then stick her down. Okay, open it back up, remove the tape backing off the next section. And grab our next one. Okay, and it's going to go over here. Okay, good enough. Alright, so then if I put that over there, yep, that's fine. Alright, remove the tape backing in your last section and fold it over and burnish it well. Down. So, the way I've got it, we'll have that one down there, and then this one can go up there, and then there, we'll put that one up there then and that one down there. Okay, and now, woohoo! Alright, that's done. Now we want to put the flaps on. Okay, I'm not doing it again. The reason that tape and this was opened was to close in and hold those flaps. Okay, Jen, okay. Right. And okay, so that's going to go on there like that. So what we're going to do, rather than put tape on both sides of that, I'm going to put some on this. So this is folded like this, so let's just open it up. I'm going to put tape on this 1/2 inch piece there. Oh dear. To stuff up at least once, didn't I? Now remembering we've got that 1/8 inch gusseted piece there. Okay, let's remove the tape backing from here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit it on top of there. So the score line, the first score line, that 1/2 inch score line is going to sit on the top of that piece there. Okay, so we've still got our gusseted area there in there. So see that? You can still see the 1/8 inch gusset mark there. Okay, and now I can remove the tape backing from here. Now I can close it up. Okay, and that goes over there like that. So then we've got a bit of room there so that when you put the photos in, it's not going to bulge. Okay, so there we go. Got to do it to the other end now. Okay, burnish. Now, the bottom one is a different measurement. It's actually 5 1/8 inches by 6 inches. So again, we'll put the 5 1/8 inch side at the top of the scoreboard, and we're going to score it again at a 1/2 inch and 5/8 of an inch. So 1/2 inch, come across 1/8 of an inch to 5/8 inches, same as before. Okay, and then burnish our score lines. Okay, now always test where you should put your tape. Okay, so it's going to sit over there like that, so you know that your tape's got to go on that side. Okay, so this is the folded side. Open it up and it's going to go along here. Alright, so again, I'm going to sit this edge here, wonky edge now, but sit it on that first score line, the 1/2 inch score line. So it's going to rest on there, lining it up on both sides. And we don't want that. Okay, it helps maybe do it this way so it sits next to but not on that score line. That was a bit better. Okay, and then there we go. I'm just in time for the fun. Oh, we've got to seal that. I'll be back. So let's just remove this. tape backing and call this one done. Now, except for the fact that I think I want to put a one of those things there. I did say that, so I think I might do that. Well, we will need to do that after we mat the tops of these. Okay, so right, all pages done, all 6 pages. That's all I'm going to be doing with this one. There's enough. I haven't counted how many photo opportunities there are, but they're all done and ready to go. Now I think the order I'm going to have them is pockets first, and then the double flap, and then one of the what I call Project Life ones, and probably mirror that again. So there we go, the 6 pages. Next job, hinges.